Now hiring cashier. Weekends. Must be 21 plus. Applications available inside. Cannot look anything like Skeletor from He-Man.
Hey, don't discriminate, my son.
Yeah, that's racist.
Hello, my scrum-to-the-umptious spatula friends. Welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack, the true snack that smiles back, not the goldfish. And today we shall be enjoying more of the most specifically odd things. No, wait, sorry. Oddly specific things. Yeah, nailed it. Come along and understand why psychologists do really have a tough time trying to nail the science of human minds. This cat's face contains emotions that I cannot begin to describe, but at the same time I have a deep understanding of. I'll attempt it, holding in a deep sigh of vague anxiety and heartache as well as tiredness on a cosmic level, knowing that releasing it won't help. Every raccoon is either planning a heist or in the middle of a heist. Oh, look at it, it's Tom Nook and the boys renovating your house in the middle of the night. Mickey Rourke and Axl Rose look like a lesbian couple who own an antique shop in Portland. Oh my god. Just smile through the pain, boys. Smile through the pain. No turd wider than 2.5 inches or 6 inches long allowed. I don't think they're aware of the capability of the human body. Me right now. She looks like an old Ukrainian woman who lost her son Dmitry in the war and now sits by the side of a weary road less traveled selling potatoes for a very modest price. She can also casually lift 3 trees. They should not give cops horses. Give those horses to postal workers so I can sit out on my porch sexy icon that is the postman. And then a guy rides up on a horse and says, "Hey pal, got a letter for you here." Honestly, that's by far the best take I've ever heard on this. It's also the only take, but still best take. As long as part of the job requirements is having long, gushing, flowing hair. I just want to make love in a haunted Victorian mansion during a lightning storm on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace while the groundskeeper watches from inside the walls through a painting cut out eyes. Is that too much to ask? You know when you're rocking the no makeup look and you assume you're looking all beachy, natural, and cute, but then you look in the mirror and you look like a Victorian child sick with influenza who won't make it through the winter. Hey, there's a reason being called drop-dead gorgeous is a positive thing. Mildly air-conditioned car. Just don't want you to get your hopes up, you know. Road work. Next 3 points. Once again, what's with the pie? I can't measure in pie. I eat that stuff. Honk if you ought to be watching the 1999 cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. Sometimes I just ignore the anon hate because there's a proverb I learned in a Nigerian movie that said, "You cannot run naked after a madman in the street after he has taken your clothes away from you because the public will not know who is the mad person between the two of you." I feel like this proverb was based on first-hand experience. If I had a nickel for every time I got John kicked off the swimming team for putting laxatives in their Gatorade before trials and blaming it on him, I'd have 1 nickel. Right now, some deplorable with a persistent cough is driving a cruddy car on a crumbling roads past abandoned storefronts to a low-paying job and pumping his fist and going, "Hell yeah!" as he hears on the radio about how Biden's infrastructure bill is in danger of failing. Canceling plans is okay. Putting yourself first is okay. Going for a long walk is okay. Abandoning society is okay. Moving into a cave with a family of raccoons is okay. Giving them tiny swords and shields is okay. Do what you need to do to cope and overthrow society through raccoons. I'm just saying, Squirrel Girl has been able to defeat Dr. Doom, so just imagine what raccoons are capable of. Somewhere, right now, a girl is posting a selfie of her in a bubble bath, holding a glass of wine and captioning it, "Quarren Queen." And there is nothing we can do about it. Unnatural hair colors in a woman are a warning signal to stay away. It's an example of apoptosis, the phenomenon of poisonous animals in nature advertising their toxicity and lethality. Sorry, I apologize for giving this guy a somewhat intelligent-sounding voice. Apoptosis is there to warn off predators, not sexual partners. If you're repelled by it, it's working! Oh, you're an idiot! Meanwhile, in No Stupid Questions, if someone dies but their mind was downloaded into a Roomba and they could talk and drive around and was pretty much the same person just in a Roomba, would it be illegal to destroy the Roomba? Would it be morally wrong to destroy the Roomba? Would it be murder to destroy the Roomba? Alright, Black Mirror writers, get on it. Me has the happiest, most enchanting experience of my life. My brain, nothing. Also me, absolutely bowels myself at Olive Garden. My brain.
Oh, a core memory.
No, makes sense. That was more horrifying. So your brain's gonna wanna remember that to make sure it can never accidentally come across that experience again. It's why you're more likely to remember terrible and depressing experiences than the positive ones. Basically, your trauma is a survival mechanism. Yay. Speed limit, 14-ish around there miles per hour. iPhone is disabled. Try again in 19 years, 7 months, 1 week, 1 day, 15 hours, 30 minutes. Wow, damn, the newest iPhone update's pretty intense. Spice level warning, level 0 to 5. We will no longer issue refunds when you order your food spicy and can't handle it. Oh, damn. There should be a word that describes that horrible feeling you get when you realize halfway through telling a story that it's not as funny as you thought it was, but it's too late to back out. So you just finish the story and everyone listening does that awkward, polite laugh and then it gets quiet. So you burn your house down, fake your death, move to Chile and start a new life as a loner fisherman. Active tense. Jenny ate all the chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
The murderer murdered Sam.
Ah, miss, why'd you put my name there?
M will murder Sam tomorrow.
Okay, missed it's a bit
M is strangling Sam right now. M was stalking Sam.
Out my window!
M should kill Sam. M has envied Sam since he was a kid. The police had followed M for many years. It is so strange to me when people tell me they never had an ancient Egyptian phase. Like, what did you even do during your childhood? This is oddly specific. And over 3,000 people relate? Hello, I am one of them. To be fair, I blame Yu-Gi-Oh! That Egyptology book was too golden and shiny to resist. Children collectively.
Crown Brain says shiny and full of secrets. Gotta know.
Dudes be like, Vegas ain't ready for us. Like Vegas ain't ever seen 4 dudes in a Macy's button-down splitter room and golden nuggets and wait 3 hours in the club line just to drink a Bud Light, post a story, and then lose $35 on a blackjack table on the way back to the room. Oh, not me though. I'm spending 25. Extra 10's going to the premium bud. Do you ever watch a film to the end of the credits, pick a name, and think, hey, Clint Younggreen, assistant bear trainer number 3. I bet you thought nobody would see you down here. Nice job, pal.
Ah, they're thinking of me.
If I was an Italian plumber whose girlfriend was constantly being imprisoned in castles by an evil fire-breathing lizard, I would simply not take part in recreational go-kart races with aforementioned lizard. Well, clearly that says more about your problematic, insecure, immature mindset. Honestly, you're gatekeeping yourself from future friendships and positive, meaningful, rebuilt relationships. She is not your girl. She is her own woman. The kidnapping issue is between her and him. It's got nothing to do with you. Gosh, you're so self-centered. 7 things every kid needs to hear. 1. I love you. 2. I'm proud of you. 3. I'm sorry. 4. I forgive you. 5. I'm listening. 6. Communism has failed every time it was tried. 7. You've got what it takes. Gonna start a sperm donor agency called Get a Load of This Guy. My landlord wants to kick my kids to the curb. Why? Because that's what landlords do. They don't care about your rights. They don't care that your kids are literally every raccoon in the park you could lure back to your studio apartment with uncooked sausage meat. They don't care. How many communions do you have to do before you've eaten a whole Jesus? Okay, despite the disgust from others posting, I really was interested to know and gave it a lot of thought. I even did the math. If my math is correct, that is. We are assuming that we are dealing with a Jesus who is about 5'10" and let's say 140 pounds bone dry. If each Jesus weighs approximately 0.25 grams, as indicated online, you would have to eat roughly 254,011 of them to eat an entire 140-pound full-grown Jesuit. Now, that started to make me think, what about the blood? Ah yes, that delicious blood should be accounted for. Most humans are roughly 60% water, so 60% of 140 is 84 pounds. Taken away from the cracker count could make the new total 101,604. Now, since wine has a higher gravity level, we will have to go with 1.5 kilograms per liter. To drink 84 pounds, you would need to drink about 51 bottles of wine at 750 mils a bottle. So, in summation, you need to eat roughly roughly 101,604 croutons of Christ, along with roughly 51 bottles, give or take a bottle, of sweet, sweet blood wine to successfully consume one full-grown adult Jesus. And this, children, is why you need to learn trigonometry in school. We didn't have play dates when I was a kid. Our parents kicked us out until the streetlights came on, and the weakest among us ended up on an unsolved mysteries like Mother Nature intended. Yeah, this has heavy
Me and my friends tripping on and stabbing a cinnamon roll with a katana in the living room.
vibes for me. No, I can't understand that vibe. No. Friend, how could I incorporate cooking math onto my resume? Allow me. Oversaw the manufacturing and distribution of renewable energy in low-income urban living environments, contributing greatly to the growth of local dental services and the recycling of various scrap metal. Who the frick is Ozzy Osbourne? This is why I love Post Malone for shining light on unknown artists. Ozzy Osbourne was snorting lines of ants with Motley Crue before your father was having wet dreams about your mother. You know, sometimes I wonder if people just purposely make these clueless posts just to trigger the hardcore fans of old artists. Oh, yum 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 yum. What a lovely video to have consumed today. I had an absolute ball rambling with you. I hope you had some fun as well. If you enjoyed your time, leave a like on this video to show your love. And if you're new to the channel, as always, click that subscribe button with the notification bell, all that stuff. Make sure you're knowing when we upload the good things for you. We celebrate fun times daily here, so make sure you're part of the fam. Also, if you got time to procrastinate a bit more, hey, why not check out another video on the channel? Come on, at least if you procrastinate, you're being a pro at something. Anyway, my name's been Jack. You can say hello to me via the link in the description below. You've been a very fun person to hang out with today, and I look forward to doing it again soon. Bye-bye.